You what?
And then that's just somebody to sing to our instrumental.
I can't hear you.
Oh, that's right. Can you hear me?
I mean, I can hear you, but everything sounds jumbled up.
Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing?
Another day.
Another day. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I have the instrumental to our show. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a contest. If somebody can write some lyrics to the beat, I'll pay you. I'm not going to say how much I'll pay you. But if you want to write lyrics to the beat that you hear, that intro music, let me know. I'll put you in the contest. I'm going to put this contest for, let's say, 60 days. That's 2 months, 60 days. You let me know in the comment section if you want to write lyrics to the instrumental. And I'll pick the best one. Whoever wins, I'll give you some money. I'm not going to say how much. But it's not going to be a little bit of money. It's going to be a nice little bit of change. So, if you can write some lyrics to the song, you hear the beat. You've heard the beat. How many shows we done so far? 5, 6?
Oh man, let's see. We did 5 shows last week, and so we're on number 7 today.
Okay, so we have done 7 shows so far. If you can write some lyrics to the instrumental, let me know. I will send you the instrumental. You send me your best work, and then I'll pick what sounds good, and I will award you very nicely.
Man, I'm going to start writing now.
Yes, indeed. I would try to write, but I got so much stuff going on, I ain't got time. I would try to write if I had time, but I ain't got time. But if you can write some lyrics to the instrumental, let me know in the comment section. I'll forward the instrumental to you. You give me your best work, and I'll pick whose best work is what after 60 days. All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is Tuesday, and I have no news.
You have no news?
I have no news. I don't want to talk about Trump.
No news is good news.
I'm going to let that play out. That's going to play out the way it's going to play out. What else?
It's funny that old Mayor Adams. Did you see him coming out talking? If you're going to come here and you're going to protest, then you better watch your P's and Q's, kind of thing, you know. And
you don't have to worry about us. We don't start no trouble.
He says we're not going to tolerate all the vandalism and violence and all this stuff. And I'm like, where were you when BLM and Antifa was doing all that? It's okay for them.
All
but
right.
if you're a Trump supporter, you better be on your best behavior.
All right.
And then he started talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene and that she is always giving out misinformation and hate speech and all that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Ain't nothing she said a lie. And the only thing is they call hate speech is because they hate it. Oh man, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
I have to make a hard stop at 9:00 this morning. I've got an interview today.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Got an older gentleman. He's in his 60s and he's a podcaster. So we're going to talk about, the older generation seems to be getting into this stuff.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
I think the older folks are tired of all this woke BS and they're going to get up and say their stuff.
Look, it's about time they start saying something. About time. I'm starting to think like, oh, I'm guessing y'all think it's okay. But that's good, man. That's good to see, man. That's good to hear too, man.
Yeah, and another thank you to our audience, because I really believe that you're bringing some attention to my channel.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I said, we getting the views, man. We getting views.
Man, my
likes, views. Just no comments. No, nobody want to come into the show.
Nobody wants to speak up.
It's open. We don't play. No, we don't bash you.
No, of course not.
Ideas or opinions are stupid. We don't do none of that. You might think ours are stupid.
Hey, this is a
don't curse. You know what I'm saying? None of that. We can respect whatever opinion you have on the show. Whatever opinion it is.
This is America.
Right. Freedom of speech.
We want you
on this show.
Yeah. We want you to be able to say your piece.
But you can practice it on this one. You can say whatever you want, however you feel, as long as you're not cursing us out.
Exactly. Say whatever you want to. Right. You know, that we want to hear what you have to say. We want to know what the consensus is. Did I say that right? Is about the topics, you know. So
yeah,
please.
Man. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we do appreciate you for tuning into the show. Like I said, do not be scared to leave a comment or hit the live, the StreamYard. The link is in the comment section. Feel free to come in and talk to us live on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And as you see, ladies and gentlemen, today's topic: why are so many people against porn, and should it be banned in America? Brother.
Yes.
What do you think, man?
Well, I mean, I used to be addicted to porn.
Wow. Okay.
And I can tell you, it is it really lowers your self-esteem. You know, because you're doing something really. To me, it's wrong. Okay.
Right.
I particularly don't care for it anymore. I avoid it.
Right.
I've seen it destroy other people. It wrecks marriages.
Okay.
Let's face it, some of it is just downright nasty. It's unnatural. Some of the stuff that they do.
Yeah, it is
And I think it confuses the younger generation who's really just getting into sex. They see people do some of the stuff they do, and they think that they're supposed to do it.
That is true, right?
So,
that is very true. They see stuff and think they can do it in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can.
You can with the right person. You can.
You can, but if you get somebody and try to do it, like, where you learn that from? Come on, baby. I saw it last night in the movie.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. You're putting that where? I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't know. Morally speaking, I think porn is wrong. I don't advise it at all. But I don't know if that falls in the line of free speech or not. That's another conversation.
It could be a form of free speech. Porn could be.
So I don't like censorship.
Okay.
You know, even if it's something I don't like, you know, how many people get on and they lie about conservatives and Republicans and you know, Christians. I don't like a lot of the stuff they say, but it's like when you give somebody an inch, they want to take a mile kind of thing.
Right.
So once you do that, what else is going to get banned?
Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know, how many times you watch a movie and they have a sex scene come on and it really doesn't add anything to the movie whatsoever?
A lot of times.
Exactly. I mean, it's technically it's still porn, even if it is just an R-rated movie.
Right.
I don't like to be watching a really good movie with a lot of action and a lot of stuff going on. All of a sudden,
you're doing a sex scene.
You got a sex scene going on. I got I got a grandson. If he walks in and he sees that,
Right.
I mean, little kids are very impressionable.
Right. Then they go ask you like, Pa, what is that? What are you doing?
Yep.
Oh man.
You know,
You
even 3 and 4-year-old kids, they see stuff and they start asking questions. And
of course.
you're put in a very uncomfortable position when you have to explain things.
Well,
So, I mean, I morally, I don't think you should do it, but I don't want to censor anything because it'll go too far. The next thing you know, they'll be saying you can't have sex scenes in movies at all.
Well, we're going to get a little bit deeper into this because there are some places that have banned it. And people try to ban it here in America. I don't know how well that'll work out.
You know, it's a powerful thing. I mean, look, they tried to ban alcohol in the, what was it, the 30s, right?
That's like trying to ban cigarettes.
And you saw how bad people wanted alcohol back in those days. And look at the money that the mafia and other gangsters were making. Well, you're going to do the same thing with porn. It'll go underground.
Right. And a lot of that is going on in some of these countries that have tried to or have banned it. There is a lot of underground porn, and a lot of these countries that we're gonna talk about that have banned porn.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, thank you for sharing that, man. Because you know what, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like porn. I do.
Hey, you like it?
I like it. It keeps my relationship with my wife very interesting. Now, I don't try all this shit I see. I don't try all of it. I'm not, I'm not trying to throw my wife in the air and catch on.
Helicopter.
I'm not trying to, use different instruments and broomsticks, and I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not into all that. I'm into, nice, normal. Oh, new position. I like that one. I'm trying that new position, but nothing too crazy. But I actually enjoy it. I think if you use it the right way, it's not bad. Some people take it. They get addicted to it. They need it all the time. I don't need it all the time. I just, I watch it and learn. See if there's something new that I can do with my wife. Basic shit ain't always going to keep the relationship good. You're going to have to try some different stuff.
Very true.
And think about this too, ladies and gentlemen. Some of us were born to porn. Without porn, we probably wouldn't be here. Somebody had to create sex. Sex just didn't make it. Somebody created sex. Sex was created some kind of way. We ain't just come in and say, "Oh, I know how to have sex."
Well, I look at it 2 ways when it comes to the after effects of porn. Because there are some people out there that just ain't right in the head.
Oh, of course.
And that kind of is a driving force for their deviance, And even if it's a very small number of them, I mean, there's those out there. I don't think you should ban it for that reason,
Right.
Just because there's a few people that do that. But, and then if you think about it going underground, I think that it will make things worse, especially for the women that are in there. There, you've got somebody that says, "All right, I'm gonna give you money for having sex," and they can't tell anybody because they go to jail.
Right.
Look at the abuse that could happen to the women, and they'd get away with it.
There you go. Right.
So legalize it, and I mean, it's legal. I guess it's legal here in the United States. You see it
porn?
everywhere.
Yeah. Porn is all over the place in America.
I mean, there was a time where it was almost underground. You know?
Right. I remember. Right. I do remember.
Yeah.
I do.
So if you legalize it and you, I guess, make a rating system for that as well,
Mm.
I mean, I don't know that maybe that's kind of going too far.
Mm. Hey, yeah, I guess we keep it basic.
I mean, you give,
Basic porn, please. Basic.
well, I mean, you had that light porn that used to come on like Showtime, if you remember when we were
Oh yeah,
kids.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I used to watch Real Sex on HBO, and
Yeah. I mean, they would have sex scenes, but you didn't actually see penetration.
oh, right.
You got to see body parts basically, and you
You know
saw
what?
the motion.
You know what I can tell you, Cal? I would say I think Hollywood has toned it down a little bit. They have toned it down a little bit. They have.
Well, Batman. You remember the early '80s? We used to live for movies where you got a shot of boobs and stuff.
Oh yeah. Wonder Woman and Batgirl and
Yeah, but I'm talking like your Porky's kind of movies.
okay.
You remember those?
Yeah. I think the last movie that I saw that Hollywood did that was 50 Shades of Grey.
I never saw that one.
Yeah, I think that was the last one I've seen. It's been a while because 50 Shades of Grey has 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Grey or something. Anyway, it was like two of them, and those are the last two ones I've seen where Hollywood went a little like, oh, woo.
The last one I saw that was a little much was Crank and Crank 2. I just watched them again the other night.
I don't think I've seen those.
Oh man, Jason Statham. The first one, I think they gave him some kind of injection, and he had to keep his heart rate going, or he was going to die, that kind of thing. And then the second one, they gave him an artificial heart, and it had some kind of electric device hooked up to it, and he had to keep it charged, or he was going to die.
Oh, I need to check that out. You said Crank?
Yeah, Crank. The first one is really good. I don't think I see that. I thought the first one was really good. It had Amy Adams, Jason Statham, and Dwight Yoakam.
Okay, I like Jason Statham. Okay, all right. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, Crank 2 was a little more ridiculous.
Remind me after the show, man. I want to check that out.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. You know what I was just thinking about?
Porn?
No, we're talking about porn right now, but no, we're talking about movies. I sent my son and some of my friends' kids to go see Harry Potter. Harry Potter had nudity in it.
What?
Yes, the very last one.
Really?
Had nudity in it, and it was PG-13.
I did not realize that. Yes. If you
and
remember,
they come back to the car like, guess what, Mom, Dad? Like what? There was humping. We said what? He said, yeah, they were humping in Harry Potter. They were naked and were humping. I was like, oh.
What?
I said, what was PG-13? PG-13 now allows humping, ladies and gentlemen. So if you take kids to PG-13, there's probably some humping and the nudity or something in it. Yeah.
When I was a kid, if you had any kind of nudity whatsoever, the movie was automatically R.
Right.
And if it had some questionable sex scenes, they gave it an X rating.
There you go. Right. The rating system has changed.
Yeah. And when it got like really down and dirty, then you got into the XXX kind of stuff.
Right. You had to go to a special channel for that.
a special theater where the floors were always sticky.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know what's funny?
What's
there
that?
are actually a lot of our famous actors and singers that are actually addicted to porn.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah. Terry Crews. Terry Crews is one of them.
Really?
Yeah, Terry Crews. Yep, he was addicted to porn.
I really like that guy.
Kanye
I believe
West
that.
was addicted to porn. Well, he's still addicted to porn because he's still with a porn star now. Or well,
He's
he
kinda-
divorced her now, but you married a porn star.
Jeez.
Who else? We got Rob Lowe. No Rob Lowe.
Oh yeah, I know Rob Lowe.
He was addicted to porn. Elon Musk's girlfriend, Billie Eilish. I think that's her name. Billie Eilish.
Oh, Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish, whatever. How you doing? Yeah, she was
I
addicted
can't
to porn.
stand that woman.
Jada Pinkett Smith is addicted to porn. Yes, a lot of our famous actors and actresses and are addicted to porn.
I believe that. I do.
Should I say were addicted to porn? I don't know if they still are, but they were. They've come out and said, yeah, I watched a lot of porn. I needed it every day.
What about R. Kelly?
Oh, you know what? He had a good sex tape, though. We had a good sex tape.
Yep. The sex tape that I think really set everybody in motion for being addicted to watching actors and other stars having sex was when Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson's video got leaked. Boy, that was a mess for them.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, yeah.
I mean, by the time they really did something about it, it was too late. It was everywhere.
Oh, right. You can't take it back. It's out there.
Once it hits the internet, I don't care how quick you delete it, somebody can get it off your computer.
Same thing happened with R. Kelly. Same thing happened with Kim Kardashian and Ray J.
Kardashians, that's a big joke.
Yeah. I'm surprised Kanye West even did that to himself. But hey, he said he was addicted to porn, so then you got a porn star, and now you got an ex-porn star wife. So there you go.
I still don't understand, why are those people famous? They didn't even done anything until they got famous, and then they were able to come out with their clothes and all that other stuff.
Right.
I mean,
I don't know.
Okay, I get it. Bruce Jenner was an Olympic athlete, and I think they're real.
Make a name for themselves.
Their real father, wasn't he that lawyer that was for OJ or something like that?
One of them supposed to be OJ's daughter.
Oh, God, that's a soap opera.
Chloe supposed to be OJ's daughter.
Really? Wasn't their dad OJ's lawyer?
I'm sorry, man. What say again?
Wasn't their Kardashian's father? Wasn't he OJ's lawyer?
I think I heard something like that. Yeah, I think I did, man. Something like that. But yeah,
I don't know.
Chloe's supposed to be OJ's daughter, from what I heard.
I don't doubt it.
Know.
We
Too
have
much
this
weird stuff going on for me, man.
We have this obsession of seeing certain people naked. It's like, oh, I need to see so and so naked. I just have to see it, and they will pay out the wazoo for this stuff.
Oh yeah, of course. I
mean, it's no different than drugs. I mean, it gives you that whatever that chemical is in your brain. It sets it off.
Balance. Yeah. What do you think about legalizing prostitution?
It's going on anyway. I think if you regulated it where they have to get tested, they have to have protection. I mean, if you're not going to stop it, then you might as well legalize it and make sure that it's safe.
Okay.
I mean, that's something else that I'm totally against. I've never had a prostitute.
Right.
I have no desire to sleep with someone that's had 100 different men inside of it. I don't see how anybody could want that. I mean, I guess you have to be really desperate.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That place, Vegas. Have you been to Vegas, Kyle?
I've never been to Vegas.
Let me tell you something. Vegas is the sex capital of the world.
I believe it. That just goes to show the decline of society, that you've gotten to a point where you even think about having to legalize something that's just morally wrong.
Right.
I mean, it's same thing as adultery.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, man. They have sex museums and
Well,
butt naked women walking around with pom poms, and I'm like, what kind of mess is this? Is this legal? I'll be everything all out. I'm like,
well, you think about it. It's illegal in most places, right?
right,
So you you've got people that are sneaking around and doing it anyway. They're
right,
they're not safe. So how
right.
many STDs are getting spread around? I mean, it spread AIDS around quite a bit.
And we got all types of others: STDs, gonorrhea, chlamydia, crabs, syphilis. I don't know. There's too many damn STDs. I can't name them all. But it's a lot, and people still out here unprotected.
Yeah, that's
Like,
that's
come
irresponsible.
on, man.
Especially those married men that go out and they sleep with a prostitute and then they
Right.
come home and give something to their wife. That's disgusting.
Like we there we have protection to protect yourself. There's no reason you should be out here having sex with random people without putting something on.
What do you think about these guys who their wives or girlfriends are prostitutes and they're okay with it?
Uh,
I mean, I'm sorry, that's a turn off for me thinking some other dude's been in there.
And they do it on OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's another disgusting thing.
It's like open season for disgustingness. So
Perversion, man.
first of
Perversion.
all, for all of you that do like porn, y'all do know that porn is free, right? Who in their right mind is paying for it? You don't have to pay for it no more. It's free. It is
Yep.
now free.
Yep.
It's one of the most safest pieces of corruption in the world.
Shoot, what Pornhub? You can look at all you want on
All day
Pornhub.
long for free. But you go on OnlyFans and spend thousands and thousands of dollars on for what? So she can talk nasty to you?
I'm honestly ashamed of the things that I used to watch.
There's no way in the HELL would I ever pay for sex. Period.
Oh,
No way.
well, actually, you did the day you signed that marriage certificate. You're gonna pay for that the rest of your life, man.
Your wife gonna get you. She gonna get you for that one.
I know that's right. I'm curious what other people think.
Facts.
I'm
But
curious.
yeah, man, I just never in my life, ever.
Nope.
Now I've been to some strip clubs. I've been to some. And some of them I have tipped. I have because they have did some amazing things on the pole, amazing things. But if you're not showing me nothing, I'm not giving you nothing at all. But I mean, I guess it's like paying for sex. I guess if you're paying a stripper, I guess. I guess
something like that.
I guess. All right, fine. I caught myself in a lie.
Yeah, I remember I was quite a bit younger, and I had just kind of split up with my wife for the first time, and I was living with a friend of mine, and he had a buddy that used to come over all the time, and he's like, "Hey, man, you want to go to a strip club?" And I'd never been,
Right.
so I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Right.
I was kind of like, I want to see what this is all about.
Right. Check it out. Right.
And I must be a weirdo or something, because when I got there, I was so embarrassed. I was, and watching how these guys acted around the women.
Oh God, yes.
There was the guy that took me there. He was just there's screw loose or something. But
Really excited, huh?
the lady that he was talking to when he walked away from her, I was like, I am so sorry that he's acting that way. She's like, that's the way guys always act in here.
Yep.
And I was like, if this is what it's all about, it's not for me.
Right. Yeah, they do act crazy. They do. They act crazy. They do. Yeah, up here in West Virginia, man, you'd be surprised. We got so many strip clubs up here, man.
Jeez.
So many.
I can just imagine what it looks like in Austin. Never looked for them, but I'm sure they're there.
You ever go to Vegas, you're gonna see it live in a person all day, all night. They out in the street butt naked during the day and at night. Yeah. Passing out cards. Hey, I do escort services. And blah, blah, blah. Like, oh my God.
Yeah. And you can't go by the fact
what happens in Vegas, stay in Vegas.
What's in Vegas needs to stay in Vegas.
Right. That's what I was telling. That's why I gave Jamil some condoms. I said, hey, look, you go to Vegas and take this box. Don't bring shit back in.
And just because they got their shirt off doesn't mean you know what that.
He did not get to participate in the activities. He had a male friend had to sleep on his floor. Oh man, but yeah, man, Vegas is off the chain, man. It's off the chain.
Well, I was gonna say, and even if they got their shirt off, you still don't know if that's a man or a woman.
That's a whole nother show, man. That's a whole. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you where porn is illegal at. Let me see if I can do this.
I want to know what the audience thinks about this.
I know it'd be so nice if somebody made a comment. I know they're watching. Because after our show's over, we have at least about 30 views when the show's over.
Yeah.
But yeah, and nobody says nothing. And I don't even know how they're watching. Because it looks right here it says no viewers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see? But when the show ends, we have at least 30 views. I'm like, how they watching us privately? They're watching, Cal. We just can't see who's watching. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, because I know y'all watching, because like I said, after the show is over, we got views. Let's see it. So,
yeah, I don't know how YouTube works. Because what's weird is I will see, just for example, let's say I saw 100 views. I can come back later and it says I've got 80 views. Now, how do you lose views?
I had too, man. I had that happen as well. Yep, same. And like, come on, man. Country where porn is illegal in 2023. Let's see where you cannot go to have sexual excitement.
My ex's
scroll down here.
My ex's place.
So, one of the places is Afghanistan. One of the places I've been is Afghanistan. You cannot have no porn, no boom boom in the champagne room in Afghanistan.
I believe that.
Bahrain. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed one. Armenia is one. Never been to Armenia, but you can't go to Armenia for no porn, no sex, no sex in the champagne room. That's one. Bahrain is another one. Bangladesh. Belarus is another one. Let's scroll down. Just let y'all know you cannot go to have unprotected or porn or none of that. I don't know what this is. Brunei? B-R-U. I haven't heard of it. Brunei. Can't go to Brunei. Probably don't want to go there because I don't even know I never heard of it.
If I can't pronounce it, I don't need to be there. Really? That's surprising.
Right. Cambodia. Can't go to Cambodia for porn. Nope.
That's kind of
porn is allowed in Cambodia.
That's an Asian country, isn't it?
Huh? Hey,
that's an Asian country, right?
Get this. China.
Really?
China has banned porn.
That's China. Surprising.
Exactly. When I saw it, I was like, huh? No sex, no porn in China.
No, they don't need no more kids, I guess.
Equatorial Guinea, no sex. I haven't heard this place either. Eritrea. No, I don't know what that is either. But if you don't know, if you never heard of it, can't pronounce it, you shouldn't go. No sex, no porn. Okay, let's keep scrolling. Indonesia.
That's
no
surprising.
porn in Indonesia. That's surprising. Right, that's surprising too. You would think, but I think we might have ruined it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Americans. I think we might have ruined it. Iran. There is no sex in Iran. No porn in Iran.
I believe that.
Now, this is one of the places that I've been that's surprising. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am ex-military. I was stationed in Iraq. Porn is banned in Iraq. Well, sort of, kind of. Iraq has an underground sex world in Iraq. Yes. So some of these countries that I said don't have it, they probably have an underground sex world. Iraq is one of those places. What else we got here? Kuwait. Kuwait has banned porn. Let's see what else. We got Laos. Laos is banned porn.
That's a little surprising.
Right. A lot of these places are surprising. Malaysia.
That's surprising.
Has banned porn. Maldives has banned porn. Let's see what else we got here. We got a couple more. Nepal has banned porn. North Korea.
That's really surprising.
Banned porn.
Strange. That's very surprising.
Right. Yeah. Oman has banned porn. Pakistan has banned porn. What else we got? Qatar has banned porn. Saudi Arabia has banned porn. And let's see what else. We got some more. Let's see. Syria has banned porn. Tanzania has banned porn. Thailand has banned porn.
Are you kidding me?
Thailand.
That's very surprising.
Thailand has banned porn. Right.
That is very surprising.
I'm telling you, we ruined it. We went over there and corrupt those countries, and they banned, and then they banned it from their people. Turkey has banned porn.
I can
what
see
else
that.
we got? Let's see. Turkmenistan has banned porn. And I did something about this a few weeks, I think last week. Uganda has banned porn. Uganda don't even play LGBTQ.
Yeah, they're not playing that.
You hear about that, Kyle?
Yes, I do. I did hear that.
They banned LGBTQ activities. You can't even say the word. United Arab Emirates has banned porn.
Anything like the Arabs or those kind of folks, I could see that because they're pretty restrictive of even how their women dress. So.
Right. Uzbekistan has banned porn, and get this one. This one will really surprise you. Vietnam has banned porn. That
is surprising. That is very, very surprising.
Vietnam. I told you, man. We the ones that did this. And
a lot of those Asian type countries have a lot of prostitution.
Exactly. Right. Yemen has banned porn. And see, I think that is it. And yeah, that is it. And some of these countries, I'm not gonna go toward them, but some of them ban VPN. So you can't even go on VPN and try to stream porn. They banned it. Crazy, right?
The only way I think that it would work is you'd have to ban it worldwide. Everybody would have to be united on that, and that's never going to happen.
No. No. We're a very corrupt country. Too much corruption for one. Too much corruption.
World.
There's too much money in porn.
Yep.
Too much money in cigarettes. Too much money in alcohol. Too much money in drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And too much money in illegal weapons. It's too much money. All that stuff ain't going away. It's not.
Nope. You're never gonna get rid of it.
It's not. It's not going nowhere. It's not. I mean, I get it. I mean, if you got children, you don't want them to see. But at this point, man, you can't hide your children for nothing. I mean, before you used to be able to hide your children from, certain things, but now
with the internet, you can't.
You can't.
I mean,
me and my son, look, Kyle. Me and my son, right? Me and my son went to Walmart. Now, mind it, I'm okay with you being who you want to be, doing what you want to do with your life. But me and my son in Walmart, and if the man was dressed in all female clothes, so I had to explain to my son that there's people like, that dress like this, and yes, he is a man. He calls himself a she, them, a they, or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is my thing. Here's my thing, and then I'm gonna get off the topic. If you are a transgender, can you at least try to look like it? Like, if you call yourself a woman, can you at least shave your legs, shave your mustache, put a wig on? At least try.
Yeah.
Fool me. I don't want to be fooled. And there's no reason why I should have to explain to my children that there are people that are doing this for whatever. I don't know. I just do a better job of doing what you call yourself to be.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm a woman, I'm gonna be a hell of a fucking woman. If I'm a woman, I'm gonna put on makeup. I'm gonna have heels. I'm gonna shave my legs. I'm gonna put on some breasts and some butt. It's gonna be a hot mess.
I think you should.
Hold up, guy. I'm gonna lie. You might want to go check out my Zaya Wade video.
Okay.
I did a little woman stuff, put a wig on, some makeup. And you will see just how hot mess I look.
I think they should be modest too. I think women in general. I mean, you're an adult. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
but my personal preference is.
I don't think it's respectful.
My personal preference is that a woman be modest in how she dresses. I shouldn't have to see the outline of everything you got on your body. I shouldn't see your butt hanging out. I shouldn't see part of your nipples hanging out.
Right.
I don't care if you're transgender or you're straight. Be modest in public.
Cover yourself up. If I gotta cover myself up, you.
Uh-oh.
You don't see men come out with their balls. With their balls out.
Look,
if I see a man come out the house with his balls out, we fighting.
I know that's right. I used to live in Cedar Park, right? And when there was a Walmart there, and there was a guy who was transgender, and I mean the clothes that he wore. I mean, it was modest, but it was it looked like you just pulled it off the rack at Goodwill or something.
Right.
And the makeup was atrocious. And my wife was like, I should go over there and give that guy some makeup tips. I mean, she was serious about it. She wasn't joking. She was like,
I'm sure she was. Like, if you're going to do it, you need to do it right.
Yeah, at least do it like a woman should. But
if you're going to do it, just do it right. That's all I ask. I don't ask for much. I really don't ask for much. If you're going to be that way, fool me. Fool my brother Kyle. Fool the rest of us. If you're going to do it. But don't have me looking like
And why do some of these transgenders have a beard and then trying to look like a woman?
That's
I don't get it.
Right. You confuse your damn self. You still confused. You say you're a woman, so why don't you go all the way and look like one?
That's why I think that a lot of them, they just have a mental problem.
Yes. What happened to mental health? And what was the matter of fact? Hold on. What was it called? Gender dysphoria? Gender
Yeah, gender dysphoria.
Yeah. What happened to that? That went away.
I don't know. There's
something happened in the world where just everything just went chaotic.
You know, if you're a biblical person, the Bible specifically says that a man should not dress as a woman. I believe it's in Deuteronomy. It's an abomination to God.
Man,
which is another reason why they hate Christians, because the Bible strictly says that you shouldn't do it.
Right. Exactly. Right. But the Bible is the Bible. America is built on Christian values. Well, it's supposed to be built on Christian values.
It was supposed to be, but we've gone far from that.
We have no value now.
There's no value.
What value do we have? None.
Oh, there's not even patriotism hardly anymore.
You can't even wave a flag.
People get triggered.
Trying to spit at you or curse you out. Oh, you damn MAGA supporter.
Yeah.
So because I like the flag, I gotta be a MAGA supporter. I mean, I am a MAGA supporter. Oh, Cal, get this. I don't even told you this one.
Uh-oh.
During the time Trump was running,
mm-hmm.
and I've always been a Trump supporter. I was a supporter from the very beginning. Went to a rally, and guess what I was called?
Uncle Tom.
Worse.
Would you call the N-word?
Worse than that.
Uh-oh. What was?
I was called a white supremacist.
Of course, I should have known. I should have guessed that one. You know, I think it's
Kyle. I almost died.
I think it's hilarious that
I was like, how the hell did I turn white?
Automatically you're a white person now.
I was
welcome
like,
to the lighter side of life. Now you have privilege.
Look, white supremacy is about white people.
Ridiculous. You know,
I was like, oh man, if I could have recorded that moment.
Have you seen that clip of Sunny Holston from The View? And she was saying that the director of the FBI or whatever said that the biggest threat to America is white supremacy. When's the last time you really saw a white supremacist out?
I have never seen the KKK.
I mean, I'm sure they're out there.
I have never really. I have experienced prejudice, racism or prejudice or whatever. I've experienced it, but for my own race. I've never experienced any racism or prejudice with white people. Never, ever, never in my life have I ever experienced anything. I've never called the N-word. I've never told to go back to Africa. None of that. But my own people? Oh, shit. That's a whole nother show, though. That's a whole nother show. That one, matter of fact, we might do that one tomorrow. But yes, I've experienced racism in my own race. Yes.
I think it's funny that Sunny Holston said that. I'm like, just because the FBI director said that the white supremacy was the biggest threat to America doesn't mean it's true. I could say something totally different. It doesn't make it true.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to say whatever you want. Freedom of speech. But just because you say it don't mean it's true. Right. Like, people say there's UFOs. People say there's Bigfoot. I don't know. There might be a Bigfoot. There might be UFOs. That might be a Loch Ness monster. I don't know.
There
might be those things out there. I just ain't seen him. I never been abducted. I never seen. Well, I did. I did see Bigfoot one time. I did. That was, my ex-wife was Bigfoot.
I was going to say my ex-mother-in-law.
I know she ain't watching. I know she did. And then she did. I don't care anyway. My ex-wife, yeah, she was Bigfoot. She had some big ass fucking feet. She had feet like the size of Shaq. I was like, oh my God. If you would have showed me your feet when I first met you, I'd probably be like, oh hell no.
We should do a paranormal show. I bet you, I could probably get my buddy Mustafa on. He used to be on Ghost Hunters.
Oh yeah, I love Ghost Hunters. Yeah.
But when they got back together again, he was part of the new crew.
Okay.
But
that'd be fun, man.
I'll text him today and see if he wants to come on sometime.
That'd be fun. I love stuff like that, man.
Yeah, you'll love Mustafa. He's awesome guy.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, porn ain't going nowhere. I don't see it going nowhere. There's a lot of people trying to get rid of it, but I don't see it going nowhere.
Nah, it's too popular.
It'll take more than a Me Too movement to get rid of porn.
Yeah.
It'll take a whole lot more than the Me Too movement to get rid of porn. A whole lot more.
It's too popular, and say it's no different than alcohol or drugs. It's out there. People are going to get it.
Oh yeah, and like I said, man, it's free. I don't know why people still paying for it. I don't know what that's about. But to each his own. If you got money like that to throw away, hey, look. Matter of fact, if y'all got money to throw away, I got a Cash App.
Papa wants a new truck.
Cal got a Cash App. Look, if you want to give us some money away, look, just go in the comment section and say, look, I want to give y'all some money in Cash App. Feel free. We're not going to give you no naked pictures, though.
No, you'd pay me to put my clothes back on.
Actually, you know what? My wife might be like, go ahead, send some pictures to him. Go on. She might try to pick me up. Go on. This is a picture. I'm like, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, man. Yeah, I don't see porn going anywhere anytime soon, especially with the way the world is going right now. I don't see it happening.
No,
and if it does, best believe if porn does go away, I'm sure cigarettes could be next, alcohol could be next, and then you know what? Maybe if those things went away, maybe we could get some normalcy in America. Maybe we could.
And you know there's always hope for the future. But it's gonna have to take a real powerful person to get in office to make all that shit happen. When it comes to the government, the only reason why it's legal in the first place is because they're getting tax money off of it.
Oh, of course.
That's all they care about.
If they could find a way to get money off of prostitution would be legal too.
Mm-hmm.
If they could find a way to tax damn prostitutes, it would be legalized too. That's the only thing. That's the only reason it's not legalized. That's what I think. That's
another reason why they're legalizing marijuana in most states, is because it generates a lot of income.
Right. The sad thing is, a lot of people that out here smoking it ain't legal marijuana. There's some other shit they smoking. I guess when you smell it, you can tell, like, hold up, that ain't regular marijuana. That's some other shit.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Hey, I've smoked some that was soaked in embalming fluid before.
Oh, woo.
Man, you want to talk about a messed up high? I really thought I had gone crazy and was locked up in an insane asylum.
Oh.
That's what my brain was telling me.
Oh man. Yeah, I've had some bad experiences too with weed, man.
Used to smoke it with crack?
No. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I was smoking.
I have.
I can't say. My days of smoking weed was in high school. I haven't tried it, should I say. I always tried. I ain't never finished a whole
shoot. I think it was my senior year. I smoked at least one joint a day before I went to class.
Wow. Yeah, man. I ain't like the way I felt afterwards. It was like, oh no, hell no! I got a headache. I got the munchies. I went.
Dry mouth.
It's like I had energy, but I didn't want to use the energy I had. Like, I feel like I could run a marathon, but I'm hungry and a lot of this shit is crazy. I don't want no more of this shit.
Shoot. I actually smoked a joint with one of my teachers.
Wow. Huh.
Yep.
Interesting. Huh.
And I'd come to class with Jack in the Box, and he'd never say anything. I'd sit at my desk and eat while class was going on.
That's awesome.
No, that was stupid.
Hey man,
it was stupid of me. I did so many stupid
but hey,
things.
man, that's awesome, man.
Still couldn't find one of those female teachers that wanted to have sex though.
No, how lucky do y'all motherfuckers get? This new generation, y'all so lucky. Y'all are so lucky. Y'all are too lucky. Cause believe me, if I had an opportunity with one of mine, well, I don't see I had two that I had. You know, I was like, huh.
Oh yeah, I had a couple of them that I wouldn't have mind.
If I could go back in time.
Mm-hmm.
If I could go back in time, well, no, if they could come to, if I was in school at this time, there might be a chance for me. My PE teacher would have got it. My third grade teacher would have got it. My third grade year, I got straight A's.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, keep me after school.
Mm-hmm.
Extra credit for me.
Man, we used to have a substitute that, oh my gosh,
oh
she was
my god,
gorgeous.
oh yes, substitutes. They knew what they were doing. They put the substitute. Oh my god, I can't even talk about the substitute. Like, where'd you get this lady from?
Mm-hmm.
Make her permanent.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen. I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, the comment section is open. Tell us what you think. Do you think porn should be banned in America? And if so, why? Leave your comment in the comment section. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time and 8 a.m. Central Time. That's my brother, the Coyote itself. And ladies and gentlemen, I can see at the bottom scrolling down. Check out the channel. Go to the Vibes Broadcast. Subscribe to his channel. He got good vibes, good interviews, comedy. He's got a whole bunch of stuff, man. He got a variety of entertainment for you all on his channel. Subscribe to my brother from another mother. And we'll be back tomorrow. I don't have a show planned out for tomorrow. You'll see if you're watching and subscribe to the channel. You'll see. I'll put it on there, and you'll see what we talk about tomorrow. Any final words, Kyle?
I just want to thank y'all, the ones that have gone to my channel and subscribed. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. And you know, if you can support more positive stuff out there, we could make a change in this world. I've got a lot of people that come on that have amazing stories to tell. They've got some great advice for you, and there's some that come on that like my life coaches and therapists.
Yes,
if you need help, they're the ones to talk to. They can really change your life around. It's amazing. Some of them have affected my life, and if they can affect me like that, I know they can help you.
Amen.
Are we going to do the white supremacy thing tomorrow?
You know what? Let's do that. Yeah, we're going to do that. We talked about that at the end of the show. So, yeah, we're going to talk about reverse racism.
There you go.
we're going to talk about white supremacy too, but we're going to talk about reverse racism. You're probably like, what the hell is that? You'll see when we talk about it tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time and 8 a.m. Central Time. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Brother Kyle, love you, man. Appreciate you, man.
Love you too, man. I will catch you on the flip side.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. In case you missed it at the beginning of the show, we are doing a contest for this show. our intro music. If you listen to, I'm gonna play some of it before we leave out. Listen to it. If you can write lyrics to this song, I will send you the instrumental. You write lyrics to it, send it back to me. Me and Kyle will judge which one sounds good. Third, we're gonna put it up for 60 days, a 60-day contest. Write lyrics, we decide which one's good, and I will give you a nice monetary award. I'm not gonna tell you how much, but it's gonna be well worth your time.
I'm gonna start writing.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out of here. Peace.